Once upon a time, in a quiet village, there was a young girl named Lisa. She was known for her gentle heart and warm smile, even on the coldest days. One evening, as a thick blanket of darkness fell over the village due to a power outage, people began to worry. The village had never felt so silent, nor so empty. Shadows crept into every corner, and the night felt colder and more lonely than usual. Lisa sat by her window, gazing out at the pitch-black streets. She could see faint glimmers from neighbors' homes, where candles were barely lighting small parts of their rooms. An idea sparked in Lisa's mind. She ran to the cupboard, gathered as many candles as she could find, and carefully lit the first one. The soft glow filled her room with warmth, lifting the heavy feeling of darkness. With her first candle burning brightly, Lisa decided to step outside. She walked to her nearest neighbor, an elderly woman named Mrs. Finch, who was sitting by her window, looking anxious in the dim light. Lisa knocked on the door, and Mrs. Finch opened it, surprised to see the young girl standing there with a candle in hand. Mrs. Finch, Lisa said with a smile, "I brought you a candle. It's small, but it will bring some light into your home." Mrs. Finch's face softened, and her eyes shone with gratitude. "Thank you, Lisa. This little flame makes all the difference," she said. Encouraged by the joy she saw in Mrs. Finch's face, Lisa moved from house to house, sharing her candles and lighting each one carefully. With each home she visited, she lit one candle with the flame from her own, and the glow began to spread across the village, each tiny flame pushing back the darkness a little more. Remarkably, Lisa's own candle never lost its brightness. Instead, it seemed to glow even brighter as she shared it with others. As Lisa continued down the street, people began to step outside, holding their newly lit candles, their faces filled with hope and warmth. Soon, the entire village was lit up by hundreds of small flames. The darkness that once felt so overwhelming was now softened by a gentle light, illuminating faces, homes, and hearts alike. An old man named Mr. Gray approached Lisa with a gentle smile. "Lisa, you've shown us something very special tonight," he said. "Your kindness is like this flame. When we share kindness, it doesn't take anything away from us. Instead, it grows, bringing warmth and light to everyone it touches." Lisa beamed, realizing the truth in his words. She had given away many candles that night, but her heart felt fuller and warmer than ever. She realized that kindness, like the flame of a candle, only grows stronger and brighter when shared. It was a small act, yet it had the power to transform her village, to chase away fear, and to remind everyone that even in the darkest of times, a little light can go a long way. From that night on, the village remembered Lisa's kindness. Whenever someone felt down or alone, others would come by with a small candle, a reminder that they were never truly in the dark. And Lisa, the girl with a big heart and a simple candle, became a symbol of hope, a reminder that a single act of kindness could light up even the darkest night. And so, Lisa's story spread far and wide, inspiring others to be like the candle that lights others kind, selfless, and endlessly giving. The villagers realized that true brightness doesn't come from grand gestures, but from the small, quiet acts of kindness that warm hearts and lift spirits, lighting the way for all.